Hey everyone, Sean here with ZeroToIncome.com, and let's go ahead and create a testimonial section in our template that we're creating for a services-based website. So the first thing we're going to do is go into our editor for system.io for the website that we're working on. Click into that to open up all the editing options. We're going to scroll down. Click on here and scroll down to an area where we want to add our testimonials section. We don't have a section here yet. So over here on the far left, we'll go and we'll get the section element and drag it right to where we want it. And next thing I want to do is do some like headline text. We'll draw that right there. And then what others are saying about. Sure, we'll capitalize that. Battleground. You can put whatever you want here, but something along the lines of this works. Sprinklers and landscaping. I'm going to highlight that whole thing and I'm going to bold it. And the next thing we want to do is we want to take and add our testimonials. I've got another video that I'll link in the description down below that I went through on setting up Senja.io for getting all your testimonials. And I'm going to do that by adding the raw HTML element. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab this raw HTML element. I'm going to grab it and drop it right below my heading. Okay. Now what we want to do is pull over our Senja account. And you want to go into your studio. If you don't have a saved widget yet, I have some saved widgets that I created. And again, in that other video, I show you how to create these other widgets. You'll want to create a widget. And here I'm just going to grab this first one. I'm going to copy my code. And I'm going to literally just go back to my editor over here. I'm going to click on this raw HTML element that we've got here. And I'm going to click on Edit Code. Going to highlight that. That's just there to kind of let you know what's that the code is there, and we've got that. Now we're going to click on Save, and right now it doesn't look like there's anything there, but we'll save changes, and then what we're going to do is click on the eyeball. That's going to open up things in the another tab. Here we're in preview mode. Click on that. We're going to scroll down, and so here it is, what others are saying about battleground sprinklers and landscaping. Or I can tell right away what I don't like how close everything is right up here. So let's just real quick pop up here. I'm going to click on this text element, open up the options for that. I'm going to go over here to margin. Again, margin is going to give me the spacing I need between elements. So I want spacing between this text element and this raw HTML element. I could also use padding if I wanted to. Padding is to increase spacing within an element, but in this case, margin's perfectly fine. And I'm going to click on this because I want the bottom margin. Here it's saying 15, but again, it's just not enough. I'm going to do probably 30. I'm going to save that change. We'll pop this open again. Again, I'll just click out of that and we'll scroll all the way down and we'll just see just how much spacing we've got there. It's a little bit more, not quite as much as I think I'd like. Even 30, it still just looks a little bit scrunched up there. So we'll go back and click on this again, and I think we're going to go up to 50. Save changes. Click on our eyeball. Then we're going to scroll down, and yeah, that looks like about right. All right, so now we've got our spacing, and what we want to do is go back and just real quick, let's just double check mobile. Again, I'm a real stickler for double checking mobile. Again, that's looking fine. Here, it's not showing what that looks like on here. We'll go ahead and click on the eyeball, and we'll scroll all the way down. And I actually want to see what these look like also on mobile. So I'm going to do a right click and do an inspect. And that's kind of like a more of an iPad type size. Let's scroll this down. And let's actually click on iPhone XR. Things are pretty scrunched here with this. So I'm going to go back and in this mobile section right here, click on that. And yeah, it actually has no margin at all on the mobile side. So let's go ahead. That's exactly why I check it every time. And let's increase this to probably 25. Save changes. Again, we'll pop this open. Close down the preview mode thing because I just don't want to be looking at that. And we'll scroll all the way down. And yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm happy with that. All right, we now have a testimonials section set up on your system.io website.